lion's mane mushroom, which is crazy.
It's got fur on it.
It looks like it's just gonna walk away.
Some of the most important decisions we can make start in the kitchen.
They sure do. So this is why you're here today, is for us to get cracking in the kitchen, show you some new things.
It's such an honor to be in your kitchen. You're such a pro, and you've dedicated your life to sharing these important messages. What are some of the themes you share with people?
Just to show people that vegetables are way more than a side dish. It's a collection of our favorite recipes, and also to be plant pushers rather than meat shamers. I think that's really important for a plant-based book and our approach. So.
I love that concept. Not meat shamers, you're plant pushers.
Yes.
And you know how much that can improve someone's life when they really embrace that.
Yeah, completely. You don't have to lack in taste or flavor or texture, and that's what we cover in the book. So.
And this book is extra special, y'all, because it has gotten some major accolades recently. Tell me a few of those that might surprise people.
What's really great is we, especially getting into grilling season being the summer, it's #1 on Amazon for grilling and barbecue, which is really funny considering it's all plant. And #1 in burgers and sandwiches, so which is pretty cool. So
it's really cool. So we get to make something from this book today.
We're gonna do the mushroom brisket in this book. We're gonna talk about mushrooms a little bit and also just throw a bunch of veggies on the grill. And to start off, to kick it off, I'd like to take you out to my garden and check out what we have to harvest, huh?
Let's go forage.
Yes,
Can we do that?
Yes, definitely. Let's do it.
What an extraordinary garden.
Thank you very much. Yes, this is the first time we've successfully grown zucchini. And look at these babies.
Wow.
That one's huge.
Is that real?
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that amazing? So we got a couple of these big boys in here. We got some yellow squash, these are amazing also.
Is this real life, Chad?
Isn't that crazy?
Those are like Guinness Book World Record type zucchinis.
Do you want to pick them? Go ahead.
Wait, me?
Yeah, go. I trust you. Go for it. Go for it. So we got these two big ones. Then we're gonna pick these yellow squashes over here.
Okay,
so.
this is scary. You get like one chance to do this right. How long have you been growing these?
These, believe it or not, these were about the size of your thumb probably about a week ago.
What are they gonna taste like? Like as they get big, do they still have all that flavor?
Yeah, so a lot of them actually, when you overgrow zucchini, they get slightly hollow and they get slightly bitter. But these, for some reason, I don't know if it's a type of zucchini or what, but they've been incredible on the grill. So that's what we're gonna do today.
It's probably because we're in a secret magic garden out here. So, okay, I am nervous. How do I pick these properly?
So you lift it up and then you just twist. See?
Lift and twist. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is roughly 17 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, that's
Did I lift and
perfect. That's
twist?
perfect. Look at that.
This is crazy. How many do we need for our grill today?
So let's just one. That'll feed 3.
What else is in this garden?
We have a bunch of spinach, lots of hot chilies. I love spice. Bunch of tomatoes. We have some strawberries that are left from what the deer didn't eat. Some cucumbers, along with some greens and radishes.
I am amazed by this cornucopia of veggies.
It's amazing. So these mushrooms are from a local grower called Hi-Fi Mycology. They're one of my favorite vendors in Austin.
It looks like a coral reef.
Isn't that incredible? So this is a pink oyster mushroom. Here's a gray oyster mushroom. These are called honeycaps, which is a type of chestnut mushroom. Phoenix oysters, so it's a little bit meatier. This cool puffball looking thing, this is a lion's mane mushroom, which is crazy.
It's got fur on it.
This beautiful mushroom is a yellow oyster. And you basically just will pull it off gently and it'll just release, you know? So we're gonna highlight this really cool cooking technique that my brother has in our cookbook, which is gonna be the mushroom pressing method. You can use a cast iron pan, or I have a cast iron flat grill here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place that on the flat grill. So we're gonna go ahead and gently push that on, okay?
Oh, this is the pressing.
This is the pressing method. It's basically going to pan sear the bottom part. So you want it to gently press. As it starts pan searing, it's gonna slightly soften, and then we're gonna start the press. And you're condensing the fibers in there.
Smells so good in here.
A couple minutes on each side. You can press them before you sauce them, before you season them, and then throw them on the grill.
When did this healthy food partnership between you and your brother begin?
We both were at Whole Foods for a number of years. So Derek was the executive chef of Whole Foods. I was the head R&D chef. Really, it was around that time that we wanted to, have this whole no-brainer approach to health around Wicked Healthy, being 80% healthy, 20% wicked. So no matter what diet that you follow, eating and enjoying food shouldn't be reductionist. It should really just be good food. Turn this, you can see this, the coloration here, which is quite nice. And we'll do this with all the mushrooms, which is really cool.
It's amazing. That is incredible. Is that done?
Yep. Well, it's for grilling.
Ready for the grill. So how do we prep these for the grill?
I like these in large pieces. I usually have a grill tray, so I have some corn. Soaking in water will help it almost steam itself as it grills. The amount of different textures and flavors you saw with the mushrooms of what's available to us is amazing. It'll surprise you if you haven't thrown certain vegetables on the grill, such as cabbage, how incredibly delicious they are with those little charred bits, you know?
Let's grill them up. Cheers!
Cheers
To the most gorgeous spread. This is incredible.
Quite a spread. So you can have a plant-based barbecue. Who says you can't, you know? We have those amazing mushrooms we pressed with the barbecue sauce all charred up, delicious.
This looks like chicken.
Yes, and in terms of the tenderness, I mean, this lion's mane is very much like pork. I mean, it's crazy once it's actually pressed and grilled. That's the grilled corn. I have some chipotle lime butter, the grilled cauliflower and broccoli just with the barbecue sauce. And then that zucchini that you picked earlier.
That larger than life zucchini,
exactly.
Look how long it is.
So I have the cabbage, jalapenos, and I just squeezed a little bit of lemon, some salt and pepper, super simple. And then lastly, we have those roast potatoes with a little bit of vegan mayo.
Who says a plant-based diet can't be beautiful and robust?
Exactly,
no one anymore.
No
now
need for
we
me.
know. When did this love of food come into your life?
I mean, I grew up with a passion for eating and,
Yeah,
and for
you can
food.
tell.
My mom cooking all the time, my grandma cooking all the time, and my brother and I, we were raised in kitchens for the most part. For myself, I stopped eating dairy at a young age. I was able to rid myself from asthma at that time and get off inhalers, so that got me more interested in health. You know, just because you're, you know, it's free from animals doesn't mean it doesn't have to be delicious and flavor forward and punched with flavors.
You've incorporated all of these things in your incredibly successful cookbook, which you've got to check out, but that's just the beginning. There are so many cool things on the horizon.
We launched a line called Wicked Kitchen, which is really exciting. We launched 20 products in almost 600 stores. We also have a company that we are partners with called Good Catch Foods that is focused on a seafood without sacrifice. So it's a plant-based seafood alternative to tuna. So, and we have crab cakes and fish burgers that are coming out that are all plants. So, which is pretty cool. So lots of excitement around this whole space of plant-based, and I just feel honored to be able to cook for you guys.
I feel honored to be sitting here. This has been such a joy. Thank you. You are a true wellness wizard. And we can't sit here any longer, right?
Good.
We've got to eat.
Let's eat. Let's get in here.
I do want to know what's happening in this
Oh,
over
so
here.
I know you like savory, but I think I win your heart right there with some nice brownies that.
Is this a personal platter of brownies?
That's for you. That's
You
for you,
heard
Taylor.
my
We'll
heart.
get into these mushrooms. You have the brownies. How about that?
Perfect. Cheers and
Cheers.
bon appetit.
Thank you all.